Anytime you have a new opportunity to nominate a Supreme Court justice, it's going to be exciting. It's not something that comes up all that often, though President Trump being able to do 3 is incredible.
That's the situation we find ourselves in now after the passing of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. It left a vacancy on the U.S. Supreme Court and the possibility of President Trump getting to nominate a 3rd justice to the High Court. Now, abortion rights and anti-abortion champions are buzzing about the possibility that the Supreme Court may get a 6-3 conservative majority.
What could that mean for Roe v. Wade? Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Corinne Rose reports.
For people who value reproductive rights, it is a tragedy to go back to a pre-1973 world.
It's an exciting opportunity for the pro-life movement to see a furtherance of the protection of life in our country, and so we're excited about that.
Two sides of the abortion debate, pro-choice and pro-life. Abigail Lorenzen from Right to Life of Northeast Indiana says if the Supreme Court gets another conservative justice and eventually overturns the historic Roe v. Wade decision, that doesn't mean abortion is outlawed in America.
If Roe v. Wade is overturned, it'll just kick the power back to the states, and then it'll be up to the state laws to determine the limits of abortion.
What the Roe v. Wade decision did was make access to abortion equal, regardless of what state you were in. As chair of the Women's Studies Department at PFW, Janet Badia says overturning that ruling would form a patchwork of state laws across the country.
I think with a 6-3 majority, we can count on, if not the outright overturning of Roe v. Wade, certainly a number of cases coming down the pike that will greatly allow states to move forward with their efforts to restrict abortion access.
She says estimates show that would leave 58% of reproductive age women without access to abortions.
If you are not able to travel to states that provide access, obviously it will have a differential impact, a significant differential impact on poor women, women of color.
Senate Republicans appear to have the votes needed to confirm whoever President Trump nominates to replace Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Mr. Trump said he would announce his nominee Saturday. Corinne Rose, Fort Wayne's NBC.